Hi and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to take you along with me on my 3-day water fast. Every day I document videos so you'll see how I felt day by day. I did it in a Facebook group with someone called Brecka, but there are just so many people I follow that are a wealth of information on the benefits of fasting. Dr. Mindy Pelz is someone who's really good for us women because she focuses on hormones and cycles and menopause, so I'll leave her information below too. Doing it in a Facebook group was helpful for a lot of reasons. It was nice to know I wasn't alone. There were something like 50,000 people who joined this Facebook group. So I'd be interested to know how many people actually finished. He did live streams every day where people could ask questions and he would bring in experts in the field. So that was very motivating and encouraging. They would talk about studies that suggest autophagy protects our bodies from things like cancer and Alzimers and heart disease and prolongs life expectancy. When our bodies get into that really deep fasting state, it decreases inflammation, it corrects gut issues, and you guys, our gut really does determine a lot of our health issues. I don't personally do it to lose weight, but a lot of people do because it works. It is weight that will stay off. The reason is because when you get into that deep fasting state, your body no longer has sugar to burn for fuel. So it has to move in and start burning your stored fat. And that is where the magic happens. Okay, let me show you the videos I taped during my fast. Tomorrow I'm starting a 3-day water fast. I'm doing it in a group, which is really fun because then you have a lot of support. But the reason I really want to do it, I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is a little raspy. My energy level is really low, so I know I'm fighting something. So the great thing about doing a prolonged fast, I always intermittent fast, but a prolonged fast will really give your body to get into autophagy. And what autophagy is, if you don't know, it's where your good cells eat those bad disease cells. So in 3 days, I am going to be so healthy and so vibrant and so full of energy. So I will take you along and show you exactly what I do every day and how I'm doing and how I'm surviving. So I'll keep you up to date. Tomorrow I start my 3-day water fast, and tomorrow's going to be 2 liters of spring water. I'm going to be adding in electrolytes. I'm going to be having hydrogen water, and the first day I'm actually going to have beef broth twice. And I will also be taking my blood sugar levels and my ketone levels, and I will be journaling everything. I'm already in my PJs. I won't go to sleep for a long time, but I love getting into my PJs, and I'm slugging my face because my face was really dry, so I put the Vaseline on to really help my moisturizer sink in. But I just want to say that the reason that so many reasons that I really love doing an extended long fast is it just really heals your body. You get into autophagy, but it also heals the mind. And this time of year is difficult. I know for a lot of people, it's certainly difficult for me. I can't even go into a grocery store because listening to the Christmas music is difficult for me. So I just think that just cleansing my body and healing my mind and my body I just think this is the perfect thing to do right now. So I am starting my 3-day water fast. It's no different at this point than any other day of my life. I always have my last meal every night at 5 o'clock, and then I eat the next afternoon. So in the morning, I never eat, so that's normal, but I already watched the Facebook group. I'm following the protocol of what they say to do. I'm following, his name is Brecka, and so I'm in that Facebook group. So it's just nice to have. He had a doctor on this morning and talked about all the benefits of fasting. So it's just fun to sort of have, a group to sort of encourage you along and talk about how you're really benefiting your body by doing this. So I'm starting with my spring water. I'm going to take a glass of this. They say 2 liters all day. I mean, I'm sure I drink a ton more than that usual, so I think that's just minimum. If I want to drink more, I think I'm allowed. So I'm gonna add my electrolytes to it. I use the Lyte Show, which I've been using this for years, and it's just pure. There's
nothing in it except everything good. It has magnesium, zinc, chloride, sodium, potassium, nothing added, no sugars, no preservatives. So let me give it a little stirry stir, and cheers. So as soon as I'm done my delicious water, I'm gonna go out for my cold plunge because I actually have my bathing suit on under my robe. And so I'm just gonna go out, I do some more push-ups for as long as I can remember. Every morning I do 20 push-ups and 50 sit-ups. So I do 2 sets of that. So I do half the set as soon as I wake up in the morning, brushing my teeth, whatever I'm doing. And then now I started doing the other half outside. So it's a little crisp if you get out there first thing in the morning. It refreshes. I do it in my bathing suit. So luckily, or I hope the neighbors aren't watching. So I'll be heading on out. I just finished my cold plunge. I spend 6 minutes. And I'm telling you, someone once said, try to be in a bad mood after a cold plunge. I dare you. And I challenge you, try and be in a bad mood after a cold plunge. It's so epic. I'm telling you, it cures everything. Everything. I cannot say enough good things about a cold plunge. It's amazing. So now I'm having 16 ounces of this Kettle and Fire bone broth. It's just a really good bone broth, but any bone broth will do. They say to add in some Baja gold sea salt, which it is, I'm a salt connoisseur. And I keep mine in this cute little antique sugar bowl that I got when I was visiting my son in Oxford. So I'm gonna put some salt in there. And I am also going to have some hydrogen water. So I just take one of these tablets, you just poke one out and you just drop it in the water, pong in the water, stir it up, and it just turns the water into so hydrating. Like I can't even, unless you try it, you don't know. It really hydrates the body. So this is my little snack right around noon. Normally, I probably wouldn't even eat at this hour, so it's kind of like I'm binge eating. I am just going to have my second bowl of bone broth today. And I'll tell you what, I am not hungry at all. This is the time of day I would normally eat, and the thought of food does not sound good to me, but it might just be that I'm not completely 100%. I am on day 2 of a 3-day water fast. Technically, my fast started Monday after dinner. I ate dinner at 5, so I haven't eaten anything since then. Yesterday, I had some bone broth because I'm in this Facebook guided tour. I'm just doing whatever they tell me to do. They say drink bone broth. I'm drinking bone broth. I'm just enjoying a glass of water with some Baja gold sea salt in it, and it's delicious. Am I hungry? No, I'm not hungry at all. So there you have it. I should also add, if you're doing a fast or just life in general, if you feel hungry, drink a glass of hydrogen water. It's amazing how often our hunger is just dehydration. You drink a glass of hydrogen water and you will not feel hungry after. So I have been drinking a lot of hydrogen water too. Today is the end of day 2 of my water fast, and I get hungry around this time of the day because this is normally the time of day that I'm used to eating. But all I do is I tell myself how healthy it is for me, how good this is for my body, how much it's going to just eat all those diseased cells and just give me clarity of mind and just renew my body and just improve my microbiome. Everything's gonna be good. Just one more day and it will be like a distant memory. This is the beginning of day 3 of my water fast, and this is when it is all set in. I feel so good. I feel so strong. Everything in my body is rejuvenating, and I am on my way to the gym to do dance class. I feel strong. Whatever, like my cold or whatever, just feels like it is totally lifted. I have clarity of my mind. It's just a great moment. So right around 3 p.m., I started getting a little peckish. And so I made myself a nice big glass of hydrogen water, and it just went away. So now I'm out running some errands because, like I said, full of energy. You guys, fast, and you will be full of energy. Fasting is a mind game, so don't let your mind tell you that if you don't have food, you're weak, because that's not the way our body was designed. Our body was designed to give us energy when we don't have food, because we need to go out and do some hunting. And so now my body is filling me up with energy so I can go hunt that bear and have me a big old meal. I made dinner tonight. I sat and had a glass of water with my husband. Did not bother me that I wasn't eating. I didn't feel hungry. But now I'm starting to feel like maybe I wouldn't mind eating. And that's a bad thing because I've come all this way. I'm not eating now for sure. So I need to get to bed quickly and get those free hours of autophagy while I sleep. This morning is day 4, so technically my fast is over. I haven't eaten yet, but now I will start incorporating. I'll start with a little bone broth. I'm just about to go into my cold plunge, but I didn't sleep well last night. My ketones are super high, so I think that might be it. But plus Penelope was not having a good night, so poor little thing. When the baby's sick, Mama's there with her. The last time I ate was Monday at 5 p.m. I had dinner, and I haven't eaten since then. And so today is the day that I end my fast, but I never really get hungry before like 3 p.m. So I wasn't hungry all day. So now I just made myself a cup of collagen water, and here's to breaking my 3-day fast. Here is tonight's dinner. Lots of olives, a whole avocado, some raw sauerkraut, and some greens. I'll just put some olive oil and some Baja gold salt, kombucha, and that will be a delicious meal. I finished my fast a week ago and I feel fantastic. I did hear somewhere that if you do one of these prolonged fasts 3 or 4 times a year, you decrease your chances of getting cancer by like 70%. So I definitely do plan on doing this on a regular basis. So if any of you out there are interested in joining me sometime, I wouldn't mind an accountability partner or two. So if you are planning on doing this, my one advice to you would be just be determined. Don't let yourself talk you out of it. It's a mind game. You just need to dig your heels in and know that you're doing something so beneficial for the health of your body that it's worth a little suffering, because it's hard, but you push through the hard points and then you come out the other end and you just feel satisfied, accomplished, and you feel great. So that is all I have to say on that subject. So thanks for hanging out with me all this time. I just wish you all the luck if you're doing this. You've got this. You can do it. You just have to be determined. So that's it for today. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.